Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, 9th class. Our today's topic is dark reaction. These reactions are also known as Calvin cycle because this was first discovered by Melvin Calvin and his colleagues at the University of California, and he also get the Nobel Prize in 1961 for his work on photosynthesis. So that's why this cycle is also known as dark reaction. Okay, now what are the main events of dark reaction? It is shown here in this figure. It is a cyclic process, that's why it is known as Calvin cycle. Okay, actually what happened in this reactions, as you know, this reaction take place in the absence of light and in which high energy molecules like ATP and NADPH is used to form glucose. Okay, now what happened in this reaction, this carbon dioxide molecules, it combined with the 5 carbon compound and form 6 carbon compound. Okay, then this 6 carbon compound then it break and it form 3 carbon compound. Okay, and in this process ATP and NADPH is used. Okay, so from the 6 carbon compound, 3 carbon compounds are formed. Okay, then these 3 carbon compounds are reduced to 3 carbon carbohydrates which are used to form glucose. Okay, now this glucose is formed, and then this 3 carbon compound is also used to regenerate the original 5 carbon compound. So 5 carbon compound is again regenerate, means it again available for the reaction of carbon dioxide. So this cycle continues, that's why this is known as Calvin cycle. Okay, आपने इसी तरह से इसके साइक्लिक प्रोसेस में याद करना है इसको विद डायग्राम. Okay, in this process the main events which is occur in this, the formation of glucose from carbon dioxide by using ATP and NADPH, and in this different compounds like 6 carbon compound, 3 carbon compounds and 5 carbon compounds are formed. Okay, so this is dark reaction which is discovered by Melvin Calvin and his colleagues. Okay, now the next topic is role of chlorophyll and light. What is the role of chlorophyll and light in photosynthesis? Now sunlight, as you know, is absorbed by the chlorophyll and then it is converted into chemical energy, and this chemical energy is used to use in the formation of photosynthesis. So that's how photosynthetic process take place in the presence of sunlight. Now the light which fall on the leaves, from that only 1% light is used and rest of the light is reflected or transmitted. So in the process of photosynthesis, the 1% light is absorbed by the leaves and then rest of the light is transmitted or reflected. Now the light rays are, as you know, made up of different wavelengths, but all wavelengths are not important in this photosynthesis. There are some light rays, they are more important in photosynthesis, like blue and red lights, they are important in photosynthesis. So light which is blue and red, they carry out photosynthesis, they are used in photosynthesis. So that is the role of light, that's is blue and light wavelength वाली जो lights हैं, they are more important in photosynthesis. Now what are the role of chlorophyll or other pigments in the photosynthesis? Now what is pigments? Pigments are now the they are the substances that absorb visible light. इससे लाइट एब्जॉर्ब करते हैं अपने अंदर, और दे आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ पिगमेंट्स एंड दे एब्जॉर्ब डिफरेंट लाइट्स। जो डिफरेंट वेवलेंथ की लाइट्स हैं उनको डिफरेंट पिगमेंट्स जो हैं वो एब्जॉर्ब करते हैं। नाउ द फोटोसिंथेटिक पिगमेंट्स आर ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ क्लस्टर विच इज़ नोन एज फोटोसिस्टम। यानी पिगमेंट्स हैं वो एक क्लस्टर्स की फॉर्म में, ग्रुप्स की फॉर्म में अरेंज हुए होते हैं, जिन्हें हम कहते हैं फोटोसिस्टम, एंड दे आर प्रेजेंट इन द thylakoid membrane of chloroplast. We have discussed in our previous chapter 4 में हमने डिस्कस किया था व्हाट इज thylakoid membrane, डिटेल स्ट्रक्चर हमने क्लोरोप्लास्ट का डिस्कस किया था। तो सो पिगमेंट्स आर प्रेजेंट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ फोटोसिस्टम and they are present in the thylakoid membrane of chloroplast. And now there are different types of pigments which are used in photosynthesis, in which chlorophyll A is the main photosynthetic pigment. Okay, and there are some other pigments which are known as accessory pigments. Okay, these accessory pigments are chlorophyll B and carotenoids. Okay, now there are different types of pigment like chlorophyll A, which is the main photosynthetic pigments, and there are some other accessory pigments like chlorophyll B and carotenoids. These are used in the photosynthesis. Now chlorophyll, these pigments absorb different wavelength of lights. For example, some pigments absorb blue light more, and some pigment absorb red light more. So some wavelengths are not absorbed by chlorophyll A, are very effectively absorbed by the accessory pigments and vice versa. ठीक है, कुछ A क्लोरोफिल A जो है कुछ लाइट को एब्जॉर्ब कर रहा होता है वो, और कुछ को नहीं, जो वो एब्जॉर्ब नहीं कर सकता वो दूसरे एक्सेसरी पिगमेंट्स जो हैं वो एब्जॉर्ब करते हैं. सो दैट्स हाउ there are different pigments, they are arranged, and they are important in photosynthesis. Okay, now there is a question: in dark reaction 3 carbon compounds are reduced to form carbohydrate. What is the ultimate source of this hydrogen for this reduction? कार्बन कार्बोहाइड्रेट रिड्यूस किस तरह से होता है? इस बाय यूजिंग वाटर. ठीक है, वाटर को फोटोलाइसिस के प्रोसेस में हमने लाइट रिएक्शन में डिस्कस किया था कि हाइड्रोजन वाटर जो है वो हाइड्रोजन आयन में चेंज हो जाता है. तो दीज आयंस आर देन फर्दर रिड्यूस एंड they form carbohydrates. Okay, now this is the role of chlorophyll and light. And now this another topic is limiting factor in photosynthesis. अब limiting factor क्या होते हैं? तो these are the different environmental factors, the absence or deficiency of which decrease the rate of photosynthesis. यानी अगर ये absent होंगे या इनकी deficiency होगी तो इसकी वजह से फोटोसिंथेसिस का भी कम हो जाएगा. दैट्स वाई इट इज़ नोन एज लिमिटिंग फैक्टर. तो सो द एब्सेंस और डेफिशिएंसी ऑफ विच कैन डिक्रीज द रेट ऑफ metabolic reaction. Basically they are known as limiting reaction. And now what are the limiting factor in photosynthesis? As you know, there are different factors which are important in photosynthesis, like light, temperature, carbon dioxide. These are all are the limiting factor. Now first of all, what is the effect of light intensity and temperature? Okay, as you know, light is very important in photosynthesis. It means when there is less light, there is less photosynthesis, and when there is more light, there is more photosynthesis. But there is a limit. At much higher light intensity, the rate of photosynthesis become constant. यानी बहुत ज़्यादा लाइट अगर आप होती जाएगी at certain limit, it become constant. So the rate of photosynthesis become constant at certain point. ठीक है. And now what is the role of temperature? Okay, now as it is also when temperature is increased, rate of photosynthesis is increased, and when there is decrease temperature, then there is less photosynthesis, but there is also a limit. ठीक है, इसमें भी लिमिट है. But if light intensity अगर कम है और आप टेम्परेचर बढ़ाते जा रहे हैं, then if they increase the temperature, then what happened? Then there is a little influence on the photosynthesis. यानी अगर लाइट बहुत कम है और टेम्परेचर बढ़ता जा रहा है तो इसकी तो फोटोसिंथेसिस पे बहुत कम इसका इफेक्ट होगा. ठीक है, क्योंकि लाइट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर इन फोटोसिंथेसिस. अगर आप लाइट जो है नहीं होगी तो फोटोसिंथेसिस का प्रोसेस जो है इज इट नॉट अकर. नाउ इफेक्ट ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का क्या इफेक्ट है? As you know, carbon dioxide is the raw material for the photosynthesis. So when there is increase carbon dioxide, जब ज़्यादा होगी तो photosynthesis का रेट भी ज़्यादा होगा. And when there is less carbon dioxide, there is less photosynthesis. But again there is a limit. अब बहुत ज़्यादा increase होती जाएगी कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड तो फिर क्या होगा? स्टोमेटास जो हैं वो क्लोज हो जाएंगे एंड फोटोसिंथेसिस जो है वो देन इट विल रिड्यूस, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जो है वो इट्स रिक्वायर्ड इन सर्टेन अमाउंट. अगर बहुत ज़्यादा इंक्रीज कंसंट्रेशन होती जाएगी, क्योंकि एज यू नो इस इन्वायरमेंट में तो इट कॉट पोल्यूशन. तो अगर पोल्यूशन तो एक सर्टेन लिमिट पे अगर ज़्यादा है कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड तो फिर स्टोमेटा क्लोज हो जाएंगे और फोटोसिंथेसिस जो है वो रिड्यूस हो जाएगा. तो सो दीज आर द डिफरेंट लिमिटिंग फैक्टर्स: लाइट, टेम्परेचर एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. मोस्टली these factors when they are reduced, photosynthesis also reduce हो जाएगी, और जब इनका when they are increased photosynthesis also increase. But again there is a limit. हर एक में लिमिट है, लाइट में भी, टेम्परेचर में भी और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड में. जब एक सर्टेन लिमिट के बाद जो है फोटोसिंथेसिस जो है वो कम होना शुरू हो जाती. So these are the different limiting factors and their effect in photosynthesis. Okay, learn this topic, carbon cycle and role of chlorophyll and light. These are very important, papers के लिहाज से भी important है. इसको अच्छे से करें. जैसे ये पिछली दफ़ा रोल ऑफ क्लोरोफिल एंड लाइट का क्वेश्चन आ गया था. So all questions are important. Learn this, make MCQ short question and practice the diagrams. डार्क रिएक्शन का साइक्लिक प्रोसेस जो है उसके साथ अपने उसको लर्न करना है. इसी तरह से कल जो हमने पढ़ा था लाइट रिएक्शंस, उसको भी आपने उसकी डायग्राम्स के साथ लर्न करना. सो प्रैक्टिस द डायग्राम, लर्न दिस. अल्लाह हाफ़िज़.